do. So right now you'll see I've got prop builder over here that I'm using. I might actually put a little thing here as well. Text prop. Okay. So just so you guys are familiar with my setup, so right now what I've got, and this will change for future ones, but right now I've got Bet365 on my, oops. I've got Bet365 on my tablet, and I've got FanDuel on my phone right now. Is the way that I'm finding it easiest to do for me. That will change for future streams because that's not super fun to watch, obviously. But I will keep it updated, and then I will keep this number updated as well. Okay, sweet. So we are rolling. Let me know any questions as they come in, if you guys have them. I've got the chat open, so I will be able to see those questions as they pop up. I'm going to open up FanDuel on my phone right now. So how I typically have it set up is I will have FanDuel on my phone, which I've got right now open, and I have the what's it called? I've got the prop builder. We're going to go for this right now, actually. I'm going to stop talking. We're going to go for this Luke Cornett. Rebounds. Luke Cornett, 8+. Might miss this because I just had to re-log into FanDuel. But let's see. We're limited on this, so we're going to go there. We're going to go with 75. That would bring us in. Okay, let's see. I'm locking this in. This would be a $15 or a $25 profit if this locks in. Boom. All right, perfect. So first one of the day, we just locked in already. Luke Cornett rebounds. We've got 205 total dollars bet to win either 115 or to win, let's see, to either win 15 or 27. Cool, sweet. So locked in one already. Middle of 15 and 27 is what? I'm trying to think of what it even is right now. 15, 27, that's 12, so we'll call it $21 profit so far is what we got. Okay. If anybody's in here watching this right now, if you could leave something in the chat, just so I can see if I can actually see the chat, that would be great. Just because I don't know exactly if I can see the actual chat right now. Let's see, 1 second. I feel like I don't have. Okay. I'm going to, one note for you guys, just to keep in mind. So I've been using Bet365 for a ton of the stuff that I've been doing lately, and none of that's popping up at this moment. I will give it a minute or two to see if it pops up, but if you're using Bet365 and nothing's popping up, I would use Hard Rock to mimic that, because that will allow you. Oh, I can. Okay, sweet. I can see that chat. What's up? I see the wave. I appreciate you sending that. That's actually super helpful. Okay, so it looks like, I don't know. Okay, so it looks like Bet365 did pop up a little bit on my phone. I've got I had a lower amount set on there, so let's just do that. Let's set that to 3. Let's make sure I've got all the books. Kind of just came into this real quickly. Let's see, 365, FanDuel, remain logged in. Prop. Okay, cool, sweet. So what I will say, okay, boom, we've got this right now. We've already hit Luke Cornett, so I'm not going to go for it again. And when I just saw this pop up on my phone, and it's already gone down to plus 120, so I'm not going to mess with it right now, just because it's a little bit lower than I'd like to do. And also on rebounds, I've got some limits on FanDuel, so if I see that it's a big number plus rebound, I know I'm probably not going to be able to get a ton down, and especially since that number is only 120 now, I don't want to mess with it. So I will do another. I'll just kind of let that sit for right now. Let me know if you guys have any questions as this is going. Is this the stream titled live arbitrage bets hitting some boom. Okay, I'm going to update the titles. Hopefully that actually updates them. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, okay, cool. Sweet. So awesome. So right now I don't have what's it called? I don't have any like Bovada or any of those individual books clicked, just because I tend to see like a lot of those don't last for super long. I'm also going to test something right now because I guess that Jaylen Brown one did just pop up and they're at the free throw line, so we'll give it a second. But I might turn on Hard Rock just to see if those. I'm going to turn it on here right now, actually. Let's see. Okay. So it seems like similar stuff. Let's see. I might look at this Kristaps points and see. Nope, it's gone. Okay. So I'm going to also, yep. So made threes. I'm going to change something on my phone real quick just to be specifically for this game. So I'm going to go Knicks. For right now, I like doing this where I have it with the game, because I'm really just focused on this and I don't want to be bouncing around in Bet365. I'm going to look and see what nope. So on my phone, that's already gone down. Porzingis, I'm going to look at that for the threes because, okay, I'm going to turn off Hard Rock because it looks like Bet365 is updating. Just, it's early in the game, so I'm just being a little greedy trying to get a bunch of stuff to pop up, so I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to go and look at this Kristaps one. I'm going to go and look at his unders threes made. Kristaps, boom, 200. Let's see. So it only let me get down 65 on here. I might go for this, so 55. Let's see what it'll let me do here. It's locked now on Bet365, so I'm going to move off that. Player rebounds, Kristaps, though, I will 100% go for this. Let's look at this. We're going to go rebounds, 200. Let's see what it's limited. So it's limiting us to 80 right now, 75 now because it's gone up even more. Kristaps, the line is moved, so we're gonna just chill for a second. It might give us a middle here in a second. That would, yeah. So that line is moved, so we're not gonna mess with that. I might look at this Jaylen Brown number now, just because a lot of times let's see. It's only at 110 and it's only at 110 and 105 now, so I'm not going to mess with that. Let's see what they're giving me on Robinson. Robinson under 10.5 rebounds. Oh nope, line moved over on Prop Builder, so we're not. I guess it's his over. Never mind. Whoops. Player points. I'm going to go for that because I have high limits on this. So we're going to go under. We're going to go 200. We're going to go 150 here. See what that gets us. Okay, we're going to go lock that in on Bet365. Make sure that goes. We're going to go over on here. Come on. Boom. Okay, sweet. So we just got an even better return, actually. So we just hit Jaylen Brown. Oh, that Miles McBride. That 3 line is going to be wrong on FanDuel. They do that a lot. You'll see that a lot where it pops up, and it says that it's got a Miles McBride line, but yeah, it's even money there. I'm going to go trying to hit this Kristaps number, though. 1 second. Kristaps points. Under, we're going to go 200. We're going to go 130 here. We're actually going to go 150, I guess. We're going to go with that. Boom. Let's see here. Boom. Okay. Cool. So we just hit two more big arbs. So we just hit an arb right there on Kristaps on his points. So we hit that Kristaps line. That's a middle. So if he scores exactly 10 points, we're going to be a big winner. But we hit that. And so we did, let me just go here. So we just changed this. So we just got either $28 arb or a $23 arb. So that's an extra $25 for at 46. And then let me look and see what we got for the most recent one. Brunson, we are either going to do 16 or it'll either be 16 or, oh dang, or 37. So I would love to see Brunson score. I would love to see Brunson score 25 plus. So 16 or 37, middle of that we'll call it 25, even though that's 26 actually. So 26 plus 45 would be 71. So we're already at $71, and we haven't even been live for 22 minutes. So cannot complain about that. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I will literally answer any of them as I'm doing this. I'm an open book about this stuff. I've loved doing it, so let me know any questions you guys have. Josh Hart rebounds. Let's see what we can get down on this. Josh Hart's under 200. Let's see. So it's going to let us get $80 down. Let's see. Which ones? So boom. Okay. We just made... All right, sweet. We just made $13 there on that. So we're at already $84 in literally, what's it been? It's not even been, it's been at almost exactly 20 minutes, and we're at $84 already. This is a really, really, really hot start. Sweet. I'm just going over on Twitter to make sure that I'm still live. Yep, we are still live. I'm going to make sure that, okay, cool. Yeah, hold up. I'm going to go over on, I didn't mean to do that. I'm on OddsJam already. I want to just tweet out that we are live on here. How do I grab the live video? Oh, there we go. Copy link, boom. Let's make some money. Cool. All right, cool. So I just put out that. Awesome. We are live now, and you can see that. I'm going to come back here. Brunson points. We already hit this Brunson points line, so I don't want to mess with it right now. Might come back to it later if it moves away from that 24, 25 number. But with it being that right now, I don't want to mess with it. Let's see. Robinson. No, it moved already. Derek White made threes. I am going to mess with this, actually. So we're going to, geez, Derek White over under 6 made threes. This guy is a menace. Holy cow. Threes. Oh, it's locked right now, so we're not going to mess with that. Jaylen Brown, player made threes. Let's see what we can get down on here. Let's see if it'll give it, if it's open on. it's locked over on the prop builder. So, okay. All right, we're rolling pretty good so far. I have been using Fliff recently, but I unfortunately the last 2 days have gotten a bet voided. 2 days ago, it literally happened right after the fact, and I didn't notice it, so I lost $200. I could have had a $950 day. And then yesterday, it actually voided a bet that ended up losing, but because I was overcompensating for the day before, I went ahead and still I placed a bet that basically guaranteed an L for me, which was just so annoying to have to deal with. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go and check out this Derek White line. Let's see, 200. Nope, not worth it. It moved to 127, so I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Let's see. Mitchell Robinson's line is back. Let's see if we can get this down. Mitchell Robinson, 14. Oh, his line. Oh, I'm going to need a refresh. I hate when this happens. It'll only let me get 100 down on here. Or let's just go 95 to be safe so it doesn't mess with us. I'm going to go back here. Mitchell Robinson, 14 plus. We're going to go with 80, and that would give us 104. I'm not going to mess with it right now. Yes, I am actually. If I can get this down, I am going to mess with it. Actually, we're going to go with 95. Let's let that lock in. Boom. Okay, cool. So we just got Mitchell Robinson down, and let me just do the exact math on this. We are missing some good ones right now. I'm gonna actually go look at this Drew Holiday rebounds. Let's see what the numbers are on this. Over 6.5. Drew, where are you? 7. Oh, holy. Yeah, if we can get this down, I will be... See, I hate when it does that. It refreshes, so then you can't... I have to refresh the whole page. So now I'm a little skeptical of if I'm going to be able to get this down. And if I can get it down, I'm also going to go do it on Prop Builder, or on here, because the FanDuel line just went away. Drew Holiday. Let's see if we can get it down real quick. Drew Holiday, 7 plus. 200. We're going to go 180 here. Let's see if we can get this. This would be huge. Come on. Boom. That's huge. All right, sweet. So we just put down... So we just hit this for a $40 to $50 arb right here that we just hit, which is freaking massive. So on this side we win $46, and on the other side we win $52 if it hits, which is huge. So that's an awesome freaking arb we just hit. I'm just looking and seeing if there's anything. I might go hit this Miles McBride middle actually. We love him. Now it's not even money now. There's a lot rolling in right now. I could double dip on this Drew Holiday rebound. I don't know if I don't know if it's going to let me. Let's see. Let's see how... it's only going to let me get down 75 on here. I'm not going to mess with it again on FanDuel just because I don't want to mess around with it right now. Drew Holiday. Okay, this is a good time to do the math on the stuff we just hit. So, Mitchell Robinson's bet, we locked in $11 or what? 73. So 11 or 16, which would put us at, we'll call that $14. I see these Drew ones popping up. I'm not going to mess with them right now just because I've already hit one of them. Miles McBride points, though, I am going to hover over this because I think that it could be a good one if it repops up. It's kind of been coming in and out. Miles McBride, now now it's moved too much now. I don't think it's gonna stick. But I'll leave that window open just in case it pops up in a second here. So we're going to open this up. So we just hit a $16 arb. So we got 16, so that'll bring us to 100. And then the Drew Holiday one is a $49 arb. So we're at $149 in arbs that we're already at. And we are just now hitting about the 25-minute mark, which is freaking absurd. Let's see. Let's look at this team totals one that keeps popping up. No, it's gone again. Okay. The team totals ones I don't like as much. I'll like to do the ones for like half and quarter lines, but teams totals I won't do as much of because, you don't really get the benefits of the stuff in the middle, Mitchell Robinson we've already done. Did we do that on FanDuel? Yes, we did. So it's not going to let me hit that again. But we can now do it on, actually. Okay, hold up. Let's go and do this. Let's go to this rebounds tab. Mitchell Robinson, under. And over here we want the Mitchell Robinson. Oh, no, it's 12.5. Dang it. Or no, it changed. Okay. We'll get rid of that for now. Josh Hart. Did I already hit Josh Hart? That's the question. Let's see. I'm going to look on here and see. Yeah, so we've already done Josh Hart. It is a really, what will it even let us get down? Yeah, see, it's not going to let us get down anything on Josh Hart because I already hit it over on FanDuel. So it's unfortunate, but we're good to go there. Sweet. Let's see. All right. I'm just opening and making sure the live looks good on my end where I can see it. Let me know if you guys have any questions again as you're going through and watching. This first half point spread could be interesting. Let me check it out. Josh Hart threes. I will actually hit if I can get that open. Josh Hart threes. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. Boom. Does he have a number 2? Nope, it's not going to let us do it there. So we're going to go to here. We're going to go Hart. We're going to go 1. Nope, it's moved on. It's moved, so we're not going to. It looks like he just hit a 3, so we're not going to mess with that. Yeah, it moved. So we're not going to do anything there. Jalen Hart, Josh Hart, okay. No. Hold up. Let's see, okay. 200, and then we can get down 190 here. So this would be another, we're actually going to go like that. We're going to try and go boom. Let's see if we can get this down. This would be a big one actually. Oh, that. Okay, so we're getting 200 down on there. I'm going to need to do some math real quick on this. Okay, so we got 200 down to win. Okay, so we're going to need to do a little bit more on this. What we're going to end up doing, because I've got 185 to win 240, so we've got an extra $40 of wiggle room. But right now we're losing $12 here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another 20 on this. Let's see, actually, if it'll let me do this. So I'm going to put an extra I'm going to put an extra 25 on this, actually. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, so now what we've got on Josh Hart is we've got 185 bet to win, 240, and then we've got 225 bet to win. And I know I'm missing some arbs right here, but this is sometimes just what you got to do if you, let me look at this Mitchell Robinson play real quick, because anytime there's points, it's worth time. Nope, Mitchell Robinson's number is different on here now, so I'm not going to mess with that. Did I already get Jaylen Brown down? Because this one's been popping up a lot, this Jaylen Brown play. I have not. Okay, so that's good to think about for the future. So let me just do the quick math here. So we've got 373 minus 46.73, or sorry, plus 46.73 minus 200 minus, okay, so we've got either a $9 win or a $15 win, which puts us for, we're going to call it $12, which puts us at 161 so far. Cool. Sweet. Brunson, made threes, like I mentioned, I'm kind of limited on, so I'm not gonna mess around with either of those. I'm gonna pull up this. I'm gonna pull up this one actually, and just let me see what it gets down on Brunson, because a lot of times for bigger players it might let me do. So it's only gonna let me do 35 for Brunson, so not worth it there. Let's see. This Brunson line is the one that keeps popping up. Let's make sure that this is auto refreshing. Okay, cool. I wish I had more to play on the threes market, but unfortunately, that's like one of the few, that and randomly like positive money rebounds is something that FanDuel does not like for me for whatever reason. So, but like only a couple of things. Points I get a ton of. So, is it okay? They called timeout. Okay, that's why. I didn't know if it was half or timeout. Normally, when I am doing this, I'm obviously not live streaming, and I will go ahead and like have I have a vertical monitor right here that I put the game on. So I normally have the game on so I can like literally see the action as it's happening, which, pro tip, if you're doing live arbs, I think that is really helpful if you're able to do that, because you can kind of see and anticipate things. Like you can see in real time, oh, this guy just picked up this foul. That's why that line moved, and that's why this arb is popping up. Like I know it's not just a random arb that's kind of hitting like spur of the moment type thing. So something to think about there. Let me see. I'm gonna see if this is actually streaming. Oh, we'll mess around with it. We'll look at the assists. Like I said, assists, DraftKings doesn't love for me, but let's see what 250 assists, Drew Holiday, 4+. Let's see what I can get down over here. Yeah, no, and the line's already moved, so I'm not going to mess with that. Okay. I don't know why this live stream chat only is popped up when I am on. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Kristaps points we already hit, so I might stay away from that if it pops up again, right? Yeah, we already hit Kristaps points. Jaylen Brown rebounds. I've not hit you, and you've been on here for a while, so I'm going to see, and that's a negative number, which we love. Let's see, 200 I can get down 100 on this, and I can get down, what do I need on this? Nope, it moved already. Okay, so it moved over on Bet365. That's okay. No, Brunson points. I will, or no, that's oh, it's gone already. Okay. Pritchard rebounds. Karl Anthony Town player made threes. Jaylen Brown made threes. Let's see what it'll let me get down on here. Let's see if it's worth going for. Nope, only $27, so I don't even mess with that. Karl Anthony Town. Peyton Pritchard. Line is locked on there, so it might. I'm going to keep this open. I'm going to keep this Pritchard one open just so I can see. Geez, I'll tell you what, man. Mitchell Robinson is freaking. He's going ham on these boards. I'm not watching, but I can see it on this. That board's number just keeps getting higher and higher for him. Same thing with Towns threes. It's not wanting me to get down a lot. The threes market, especially when they're big numbers, is kind of annoying. So that is what it is. Okay, so it's halftime now. Let's Pritchard assist just popped up, but it's gone. I would love. Yeah, okay. Karl Anthony Towns not changed. Holiday assists. What did we hit our bigger? We hit Holiday big with the boards earlier is what we did. Yeah, see these two? Let's see. I'm just going to see. Yeah, see it's already changed to. These Mitchell Robinson rebounds, man, are unreal. These numbers that they've got for him. Holy cow. I'm going to see if it lets me get anything down on a new. No, see, only $5. That's lame. I wish it let me do more. So honestly, I mean, we joined right before the first quarter end, and we're at $161. You know, I cannot complain about that. So let me reopen this up. Cool. If you guys do have any questions, I don't know how many people are in here right now, but let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will make sure to go ahead and answer them, especially with it being kind of a dead period right now with the arbs, just because it's halftime, so not a lot will be popping up. I might take it off the filter for this game and see if I can hit anything for baseball. Let's just do that while we're at it. I don't know what all is going on with baseball right now, but we can see if there's anything entertaining or interesting that might be able to hit. Right now, I've really only got the 3 books that I'm like locking into, just because I was starting to tell this earlier, but I was using Fliff, but literally the last 2 days they voided 2 different bets, and it's cost me $250. And it could have cost me $400 had I not caught the one yesterday. So that's the reason I'm not using Fliff like I had been using recently. Halftime of this game. Let's see. Is anything going on with MLB right now? Okay. We'll see. We'll watch and see if anything pops up with MLB. I might change this down. I'm just gonna change it to here on 2 and see if anything. Josh Hart points. Oh, I hit that already. If not, I might pull it since it's 2.65. Josh Hart points. Josh Hart points now. I might go pull this real quick actually. Let me put this down to 2 on here so I can load it in. Josh Hart over, and then we're gonna go Josh Hart under points. Where is he? Nope. It just moved on FanDuel. Lame. All right, that's fine. We're going to put this back to 3 then. Cool. We're going to do 3 there. Let's see. see if anything pops up for baseball. And I truly, you know, I can pull up the sheet here and show you guys. I should probably pull up the sheet on the other one so I can continue to see if the arbs are rolling through. So we'll put that there. I'll pull up the sheet on here. I mean, so I've done over 2K so far. Derek White assists. No, I'm not going to roll with that right now. So, you know, I didn't bet over this last weekend because I was out of town. But I've done over 2,900, you know, this month alone so far. But, you know, now I'm already over the $3,000 mark because I've already done $161 today. But, you know, that's 100% with these live arbs. It's, you know, and it's all been basketball. I haven't placed a single other sport. So I'm going to be sad when basketball season is over, needless to say, but I have no doubt that I'll, you know, be able to start doing some baseball stuff and different things and hockey and whatnot. But, so can't complain there. I'm going to see. Okay. I was just looking to see, if anyone was on the YouTube. Okay. You guys can see this all good. Okay, cool. Mitchell Robinson, I'm going to change. I'm going to go put this back to 3% of my phone. I might hit this Derek White just because it's been up for so long. Let's hit it real quick if it's still good to go. Oh, there you go. Look at that. We got Tampa Bay run line and it's gone. Okay. Assists, we got Derek White. Let's go find it on here. Derek White, boom. Let's go basketball. Let's go Celtics. Let's go assists under. What'll let us get down here? 72. We're going to go 70, and then we're going to go. We'll just go. I would go. I'm going to go 65 because that'll be what? Nah. See, this is kind of the hard part of it. So if you go, okay, I'm just going to go 72 here. Boom. Let's see. Of course, I wait too long on that, and then it, and then it frickin' it moves. So we literally just either won $0 or $2 on the on the Derek White number because it moved from 110 to 100 even. So we didn't lose anything, but we literally will win one more total dollar there. So there's that. I'm gonna keep that there. Let me know if you guys have questions about the live arbs. You know, while the game's going, while it's kind of at half right now, and there's not a ton of the arbs coming through, I can answer, you know, as many questions as you guys need. Let me go in here real quick. I'm just gonna pull up my phone, make sure we're good to go. So let me know if any of that comes up. I can see the chat in here. So if there is anything, I'm more than happy to help answer that for you guys. It is very hot in this room right now because I've got all the lights going and I've got literally iPad, camera, monitor, streaming, phone. So it is not cold in this room right now, that's for sure. Let me see, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm just posting something over on TikTok right now. Like I said, let me know if you guys have any questions. Mitchell Robinson, I've already hit that on FanDuel, so it's not going to let me rip it, unfortunately. I could have probably hit that Mitchell Robinson line for a couple $100 alone because it's been up so much. Let me know if. So, bro, what are your most used apps? I just recently started and already limited on most of my books. So for me, FanDuel is the king. I've used that the longest for sure. Bet365 is what I've been using a little bit more. I got my wife's account set up on there. FanDuel is, like I said, by far going to be the best for you. Fliff, if you have it available. ProfitX and Novig for like pregame stuff is good. If you can use Fanatics, Hard Rock, at BetMGM, right? I early on, similar to you, got limited on those just because I was doing pre-game stuff. Like I was hammering pre-game stuff, and so that ended up costing me on there. But you can definitely, if you do live stuff, make those last a lot longer. So that's what I would suggest. I'm gonna see if I can get anything down on this Drew Holiday 3-point line real quick while I got you. Let's see, will it even open? Nope. 200. Let's see what I'm limited to. Not even worth it. Honestly, I can only get down a couple bucks, so I'm not gonna mess with that on there. I could, but I don't like to use potential bankroll there, so I'm just editing. I'm putting together this TikTok and posting real quick while I talk to you guys. So hopefully that answers your question. Moving to live is gonna make your life a lot easier and make the last much longer. You can see I'm using Bovada for a prop builder here. I've used Bovada. I've used what's it called? I used, what's the other one? My bookie briefly, and then I set up a bet online account, and literally, like when I opened the account, I never had even placed a bet, and I was limited to $25 a shot on the prop builder there. So I ended up not really using that. I'm just like getting some rollover like done now. But yeah, that's what I've been using. Appreciate you asking the question. Sorry, I'm just finishing typing this thing out real quick so I can post. Boom. Okay. Dude, when I use OddsJam on my phone and like if I'm trying to do something else too, my phone freaking is so hot because it's just using so much power to run OddsJam and then run the other stuff too. It's actually funny. I'm going to try and hit this Detroit Tigers thing real quick actually. Let's see, MLB. Red Sox run line. Looks like the Detroit one is suspended. I would love if it wasn't though. 200, 140. Oh, it just freaking closed again on DraftKings. I'm gonna keep it kind of locked in here and see if it opens up again. Dang it. I have it open on my laptop, my phone right now. I'm going to just keep it here and see if it'll reopen. I'm going to go back in a second. Let's see. Oh, and it's freaking closed again. Gosh dang it, man. It keeps opening and closing. Brutal. Now it's looked like it closed on Bet365. Lame. I could have done it if I wasn't being too cautious there. That's on me. I cost myself $20 there just by being a little too cautious. It's all right though. That is all right. If anyone else is in here and has got questions, let me know. Like I said, quite literally, that's exactly what I'm here for. Doing this to kind of just show off, my process, just so you can see, right? I've got laptop right here that I'm using that I've got literally set up like within eyes view of me. Because we're going to try and hit this Colorado Rockies run line. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, no. Hold up. that can't be right, what I'm looking at. Rockies, total hits. Hits in third inning. Over 0.5. No, see, this is wrong, yeah. No. Those lines are wrong that are popping up. It's kind of annoying. Let's see if any of those lower ones are accurate, though. Third inning total runs. Let's see. Runs in third inning. No. No, they're not right. Yeah, so those are incorrect. That's popping up. Do you take... I've done EV a little bit, but right now I'm doing strictly arbs. I have a very intentional goal right now of paying for a patio. So I am doing, I don't want to, I'm not, EV, obviously, yes, the math in the long term works out for you, but I went quite literally zero risk with the arbs because I've got a goal of just paying for our patio with entirely arbitrage money. I've got right around 20K that I've got like in the accounts right now that I'm going to use to pay for it. So something I'll definitely be doing there. Are any of these? No, these are all the Rockies, right? Yeah, these Rockies lines are being weird. Let's look at this Blue Jays run line, though. Nope, changed. That's okay. I'm going to hide these bets because they're being weird. Third inning total runs, and third inning total hits, we're also going to hide because those are not real. It's all right. That happens every once in a while. But yeah, I've done some EV, but right now it's strictly arbs for me. So, that's what I'm doing. Oh man, I need to shave my face. It is getting itchy. All right, Celtics. Let's get back to business, huh? Celtics. Next, let's get back to the game. Third inning. No, this is going to be wrong again. I just already know it. These lines on the screen, I have a feeling, are going to be too good to be true. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's really random. Let's just take a look and see just to be sure. Third inning hits. Over 0.5. Yeah, see? I don't know why it says that on there. Must be I don't know if it's, reading it wrong or what the situation is, but those will pop up every once in a while. It's a little strange, but it is what it is. I'm going to hide these, though, too, just so maybe it's just a third inning thing. I don't know. I'm going to hide them, though, just so they don't clog up the real ones that might come in. Hide them. Cool. Alrighty. Is this game going to come back on, huh? Oh, yep. Third just started. Okay, so we're back in business. I'm going back to just the Knicks game. I'll probably do it through this third quarter, and then I'm going to head out of here because I want to watch the fourth. And also, I don't typically do arbs in the fourth only because there's some risk involved there that's out of your control of them closing the lines on a player in the fourth. So I tend to, outside of like going right into the fourth and the first minute or two of the fourth, I tend to not really do a lot of arbs once the fourth quarter of a game hits. Yes, you can maybe make some extra, but for me, one bad side of an arb, right? I could end up being at, I could end up losing $200 because that's what I bet each side just because of one bad side of an arb, right? And that's not something I want to risk for an extra $20 at the end of a game. So, Karl Anthony Towns, player made threes. I will check you out. We're going to go under here to hundo. And we're going to go over here. Oh, we're actually going to, nope. We're going to keep that up. We're going to go here. Nope, it's moved. I don't want to. It's still an arb, but not one I want to spend my time on. We're going to go with Jrue Holiday points, though. That we will check out. It's locked right now, but we're going to hover over it just to see if it reopens. Nope. Derek White assists. Okay, so that Jrue Holiday line is moved now. There is a potential middle. Under 8.5, let's see. And then we will go points over 8.5. Where are you? Jrue Holiday. 200. Nope, okay. Moved. I moved a little slow there, I will not lie. Is it back to 6.5 again? I think that... Yeah, it's not popping up. Okay. Jaylen Brown rebounds. We've already seen this. It's not going to let us get anything down. I should have known that. We're going to exit out of that. Jrue Holiday made threes could be... We'll see what it's going to give us availability. No, it's only going to let us get down a little bit there. But Karl Anthony Towns made threes we will check out, which we were at before, but now we have come full circle back to it. Under, we'll go 200, and we will go, what's the number here for it? 140. We're going to see if it lets us get this down. Boom. And we actually just got even better odds. Okay, boom. So we just got, let's see. So we either will win $17 or $14. So we just locked in. We're just going to call it a $15. So we're at 177 now on the night. I don't have it filtered to stoppage right now, just because I've been doing a lot of this recently, so I've got this down at a pretty good spot at this point. But I would suggest if you haven't done a lot of live stuff, 100% filter it for stoppage. That would be my suggestion, because it can get a little tricky for sure. I'm only going to be able to get down 170 on this, so let's see. Mitchell Robinson. So if we go 185, nope. I just don't think this is worth it. No, it's only going to be a $7 or it'd only be a $7 or a $10 win there. It's just not worth it to me, unfortunately, because I can't get down the full 200. So not worth it to me there, unfortunately. Jrue Holiday, Jaylen Brown assists. Nope. Peyton Pritchard rebounds. We can't hit though. Let's see. Peyton Pritchard rebounds. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna find it on here. Peyton Pritchard, where are you? 4. Peyton Pritchard under. We're gonna go 200, and then we're gonna go 160 here. Boom, boom. Okay, sweet. So we just hit that. Oh, let's. I think I already hit Luke Cornett, which is going to be a freaking shame that it's not going to let us hit it again, because it's such a good Arb. 200. Oh, it is going to let us hit it. Oh, gosh, let's get this down. So we're going to go, what's it going to let us do at most? 140, which is actually perfect. Oh, that could be huge if that lets us hit it. Oh, that's a massive arb. Hell yeah. So we just hit either a $33 arb or a $43 arb on this Luke Cornett play. And I'm going to see let's see. Nope. Okay. Drew Holiday threes. It's not going to let us get anything down there, unfortunately. Peyton Pritchard rebounds. Did I already hit that? I really should do a better job of marking it because I don't do a good job of that. But so we just hit that Luke Cornett bet, which I'm shocked it let us hit a second time, actually. I guess it is points, though. So we're either going to do $43 or 30 or what? Or what's the other one? Or 33. So that's going to give us that would give us a $38 profit. So we are officially at the $200 mark, which means we will be, that's plus 38, so that's 207 plus, so we are at $215 live on the stream in literally basically an hour. You cannot beat that hourly rate, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot beat that hourly rate. What's my boy Brunson at points-wise? 13. I'm going to need more from the guy. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to need, if he scores over 20, I'm going to be, or over 26, I'm going to be a happy man. Also, Luke Cornett. Oh, no, we hit Luke Cornett rebounds earlier. That's why we were able to hit it. That's huge. I'm glad I didn't totally ignore that. That's freaking sick. Hell yeah. Okay, so we hit Luke Cornett rebounds earlier. That's massive. So I mean, $215 so far. You cannot complain about that for an hourly rate. Let's see. Cornett points is up again. We're not going to be able to, unfortunately, get any down on it, but we will be able to get down on some Peyton Pritchard points, I believe. So let's freaking lock that in. Points. Where are you at, Peyton? 200. What are you going to let us get down here? 137. We only need 130 down. Oh, that's huge. Come on, lock in, FanDuel. That's massive. Okay, so we just hit a $36 arb right there, which is freaking amazing. So we are now at 200 and I'm gonna get used to this one day of how to change this. $251 in the first hour, which is just literally absurd. Rebounds, Peyton Pritchard. Will you let me get down on this? Dude, bet 365. I mean, if I didn't have a, let's see, what will let us get down here? 70, so 75 we're just going to say. So we're going to put down 120. No, not even. We don't even need that. 110 would win us, what, 88? Would win us 13. Would win us 20. Let's see what we can. So we can get down 85 and do 120, which would give us 90. See, I'm not gonna do it. I don't think this Pritchard one, just because I think that, and unfortunately, Oh, I'll tell you what, though. Dude, that's the annoying thing. Fuck it, we ball. All right, Pritchard. Don't fail me. There we go. Okay, so again, we literally just, and now we just hit a Pritchard one. Peyton Pritchard and Luke Cornett. I personally would give you guys a big hug if I saw you right now. So 251 plus, we just won how much? So we just bet 216. So we just brought ourselves a guaranteed $19 there. Plus, so we're at 270 now. We love it. Let's see what we got here. Peyton Pritchard assists. It's not going to let us hit. Peyton Pritchard points. We've already done on FanDuel. Okay. Sweet. I'm going to put out this tweet real quick. Probably going to be on here another 20 minutes. Okay, Drew Holiday threes. We've checked this, and it's not going to let us get anything, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. Hell yeah. Smith Dixon. Just so you know, I can't respond using, at least not right now, I can't respond to your chat with Restream, so that's why I don't type it back, but I love it. You hit Peyton for 22. Hell yeah. We love that. We love that. What I was saying, though, earlier is if Bet365 never limited, I could retire off Bet365 ARBs. It's Bet365, Hard Rock, MGM, Fanatics. And if I could go back in time, I would not place a single pre-dollar ARB on those, and I would never withdraw a single dollar because it's just so, like, the longer you can make those last in any capacity, the more success you're going to have, which, seems obvious, but let's see what we can get down on this cat arbs that just popped up. Karl Anthony Towns, under 7.5. Where are you at? How is cat only at 1? I just don't understand. So it's going to let us get 85 down on here, which we would then, I guess, 80. We're just going to go 80. And then, so it's suspended. I knew that was going to happen. I moved way too slow on that. I'm a bum for that. That's on, oh, geez. Holy cow. And now it's like 1 million. He must have just hacked somebody. I would bet every dollar in my bank account Karl Anthony Towns just hacked the crap out of someone, and that's the reason his thing is going crazy right now, which is hilarious. Or if he's hurt, I hope he's not hurt. If he's hurt, that's not funny. But knowing Cat and how low that man's hacking IQ is, I would bet a lot of dollars he just hacked the crap out of somebody. Yeah, this Peyton Pritchard line is not even worth it. OG and Anobi is, though. It's gone. It's not gone, but it's not nearly as good, unfortunately. That's me being a little slow. Happens to the best of us. Yeah, see, now it's at 130. Just not worth it. It's 3% still, but... Man, I wish I could get more down on assists. I swear that's like the main thing that pops up. Mikal Bridges rebounds. We might 8 to 15. Nah. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns points. Where are you at though? Yeah, it's gone. I would have. I'm not shocked that that's gone. Geez, there's a lot popping up right now. Brown assist, no. Yeah, see, all these we've hit a lot of these. Where's the Drew Holiday points, though? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Points, Drew Holiday. Where is it on my phone? That's. I guess it doesn't matter if it's on my phone or not. Points. Over. Under. Yeah, see, I just don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, because it's to win 9 or to win. No, I don't love that. The what? Oh, of course now it or no, okay, yeah, I don't want to mess. When it's like 106 and 110, I'm always just kind of like, I don't love that, just because I'm like, it's just a little questionable to me because I'm like, you're risking a lot for a smaller one there. Derek White made 3s. We will go for. Holy cow. Where are you? 3s. I mean, this man is raining from 3, by the way. 9 plus. Let's go. Just type that in. 3s. Derek White. Under 200. If they let us get this down, this would be freaking massive. Don't move. Come on. Boom. Oh, I mean, that is... And it just changed to 110. That is freaking massive, man. We just had a literal either $66 or $70 arb. That is freaking... That's exhilarating. And then it changed to 110 literally right after. I mean, we still would have had a great arb, but... That's huge. Yeah, I mean, it's still a 9% arb, even if I hadn't hit that. But so we're 270... and we just hit literally a $68 arb, so we're at $338 now in what is probably an hour and 10 minutes, which is freaking absurd. Well, let us get anything down on Pritchard here. I would love if it did, but I don't think it's going to. Yeah, see, we already hit the Pritchard rebounds. That's why. Duh. Jaylen Brown made 3s is a minus on here, so let's actually look at this. Let's see what it'll let us get 50. No, see, that's not worth it. It's only going to let us get 50 down, not worth it there. We already hit all these guys, except for maybe these Josh Hart 3s. Third quarter total points. I don't know if yeah, it's gone. I don't always love those to begin with anyways. Josh Hart made 3s, though. We will go take a look at in a second here. Third quarter made points. I might hover over this for a second real quick, actually. Let's see. 200. Yeah, none of these other ones that are up. I could look at this cat one and see what it's allowing us to do here. Let's see if now it's gone. Yeah, that's all right. That is all right. This Jaylen Brown one, we know it's not going to let us do much, so I'm not even going to risk it. It's only going to let us get down like 50, so we wouldn't really win that much off of it. This is a great thing about when there's a lot of NBA games on. Obviously, like right now, I'm limited to like Peyton Pritchard and these a set like 8 to maybe 12 total players that arbs pop up because there's only one game going on. But dude, I'm telling you, prime like regular season, nothing quite like it with how many, like it's just popping up like mad. Like it's actually insanity. All right, let's see. Cornet. Oh, I will mess with this Cornet if we can get it. Or actually, let me look at this third quarter total points because we still have it up actually. Is it gonna? Let's see. Let's see what pops up when we could go for this. We could. I'm always. Yeah. See, I'm not even gonna mess with it because it's just so. It moves so freaking fast, man. So like these are one of the ones that like I don't even mess with this. I could though. I say that, but yeah, okay. See, I tried to sneak one in there, and I was going to be utterly shocked if it let me, but it did not, sadly. I tried to get one in, but it would not allow me to do it. I'm looking through some of these as they're coming up. That cat rebounds one looks amazing, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get it. Let's try this. Let's see if it's here again. Oh, man. See, I could do this. I've got it loaded up. I'm so hesitant to pull the trigger on these live quarter ones because they just move so freaking quick, man. So I'm always hesitant to hit one of them, unfortunately. Which is probably good because I probably would have cost myself, I'm up 300 and however many dollars right now, right? Like it's kind of silly for me to be like, oh, I need to hit this. There's 5 minutes left in the Luke Cornett points again. The gift that keeps on giving, man. Jeez. Oh, the Knicks are they're kind of getting run off the court now. But I mean, I guess they've been down like 20 in like every game so far. So, what's Brunson points looking like? Oh, he just made a shot. He's got 15. That's his first shot of the second half. Hey, Brunson, I'm gonna need you to be great in the fourth quarter here, buddy. If anybody else is in here watching right now, let me know what questions you guys have about the live arbs. I'm going to be on here probably till the fourth quarter hits. Oh, OG points. I will go for that because I can typically get a lot of points down. OG, no, you're not. Your line's moved on here, so I can't do it. All right, I could do it. I guess it'd be like a 0.5% arb. We will try this out. Player, rebounds, Mikal Bridges. Where are you at? 4. We will go rebounds. Oh, geez, these are rolling. Man. Yeah, no, I don't want to. I'm not going to hit this Bridges one. I got distracted by all the stuff popping up, and now I'm like, oh. I already hit Pritchard assists, I'm pretty sure, right? Let's see if it lets me put any. So I could do $40 on this technically, and I could win 70 to win 45, 75 to win what? That would be, no, it's just not worth it, unfortunately. With the low amount I can get on it, I wish I could get more. Pritchard rebounds I can get over here, though. Where is he? Peyton Pritchard. I'm going to have to freaking refresh it. Gosh dang it. Rebounds. Let's see if I can hit another Pritchard rebound line. That would be excellent if we could. Pritchard 4. And we would do what over here? We would hit 150. Let's see if it lets us roll with it. Okay. So we just locked in the side on here, but Bet365 has it locked for the second as we do it. I waited a little too long, that's on me. But as soon as it opens back up, I will go in there and mess with it. Since it's still a third quarter, it should open up here again in a moment. Yep, Peyton Pritchard. So we're just going to go in here and we're going to do 155. Oh, okay. How many rebounds does he have now? Because I might have just won outright with it. No, I did not. At least I don't believe so. Let's see how many it says he has. So he just got a board, which gives him how many? 3. So we could do a nice middle here, which would give us, if we go 160 here, that would give us 16. Okay. So we now have a Pritchard middle opportunity, actually, which would be frickin' amazing. We're going to go and try and hit this Derek White rebound line too now while we're at it, because we're inside of here. So let's go Derek White under, where are you over here, buddy? Derek White over. I'm going to have to refresh this, dang it. We've got a really good opportunity here too. It's only 120 now. I don't love that as much. Where are you, Derek White? Karl Anthony Town points. We're going to go and check that out, actually. Points over under cat. It's locked on. It's locked on there, so maybe not. Okay, so I lost a good chance to get some arbs down there, probably just because the I'm gonna actually damn. Dang, that was a really good opportunity right there for. Let's see if it opens back up. We've already hit Jalen Brunson points, unfortunately. I can get 100 down on Jaylen Brown rebounds. Let's see if the line stays as is on here. Jaylen Brown, 10 rebounds. Where are you? Yeah, see, I just... actually... Nope, it's gone now. He must have just grabbed a board, I think. Or maybe not. It keeps popping up, which I don't love. How much is it going to let us get down, even if it's open? 75. Yeah, it's just not going to be worth it, unfortunately. I have Bet365 open on my tablet, and I have because they don't have one-click bet, and then I have the other one open on my phone. So I'm doing it on both, plus the screens that I've got here, which is nice because I don't really ever have to like move between apps. Then I just have everything set to one, which I really like doing. I'm just looking to see. Yeah, there's nothing I can really take too much advantage of right now. Jaylen Brown assists. Why not Jaylen Brown rebounds on that? That would be nice. Pritchard rebounds. Oh, Brunson points we've already got. Miles McBride threes. Jaylen Brown assists. Let's see. I might try and see what they let me get on assists. Also, what did I just hit? I feel like I didn't update this number. This number is inaccurate now. This number needs to be 16 more, so 354. Cool. Maybe McBride, no. Nope. Already hit. I've already hit everything that's on this board right now, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would try and get down some more. This Jaylen Brown. This is one of those things now that it's become, this has now become one of those things where I'm like, I feel like the moment I try and hit this, it's gonna lock on me and I'm gonna be screwed. That's why now I'm like, I don't know about it. Boom. And point in case just changed to minus 134. So there you go. Perfect example. How much time is left? Derek White rebounds. We will hit this if it's still available. Derek White rebounds. Derek White under. Derek. It's gone. Jaylen. Luke Cornett rebounds. Well, let me get it down because it's a different line. Let us see. 200. Nope, won't let us get anything down on Luke Cornett rebounds. That's an absolute travesty because we would have just absolutely ripped that if it did. Yeah, no, none of these are looking like. I might check out this McBride one. Just see. Or Mikal Bridges points. Where are you? Oh, you disappeared. I might check and see. Just to. I'm going to go back to Mikal Bridges points, actually. Oh, Mikal Bridges points keeps popping up and then going away. It's actually really annoying. I think that's one of those where I'm like, oh, I can hit that. Let's see what it gives us for Miles McBride threes. It only plays down a max of 50 now. Nope. We might. Dang, the Celtics are absolutely ripping. I literally, if Peyton Pritchard were to get a board, I would be one of the happiest men on the planet right now because he is currently this patient is OG and Anunoby points. Don't mind if I do. OG points. 200. We're going to go 180 here. Nope, we're going to go where are you? OG points, we would, yeah, 180, right? Yeah. Oh, fudge. See, I took too long. Probably wouldn't have worked anyways, but that's all right. Luke Cornett points. We do not have anything on you on Bet365, I don't think. So we're going to go here. Oh, and you're gone. Dang. That would have been big time. Would have been big time. See, just moving a tick. Oh, tell me Peyton Pritchard just grabbed a rebound. If Peyton Pritchard just grabbed a rebound, I need them to stop the count. Oh, he did. Oh, my God. Sub him out the rest of the night. I know that's not going to happen, unfortunately, but I can't even describe to you what I would feel like if it did. Miles McBride points. Where are you at? This is probably going to be my last one if it lets me get it up. And it's gone. You mother effer. I hate to see that. It's moved on both of them. Dang. Miles McBride points. They really are trying to... Player made threes. Josh Hart. Miles McBride threes. I'm going to guess when I open this it's going to not be the truth. All right, that's fine. Miles McBride points up again. Let's see. Let's see if you are lying to me. Miles McBride. Oh, I'm going to need to refresh the page. Gosh, dang it, man. 160. And what we're going to go and do here is 160 as well. We're going to see if this let us hit. Come on. Work, you bum. Did it go through? Did it go through is now the $1 million question. Okay, it did. Well, okay, it was tricky there for a second. We almost got ourselves in a little pickle, but we're good. So we are now going to win either, we're either going to win, what? That's going to be, I think, my last bet of the night. Yeah, I think that'll be it for you, boy. Let's, Jaylen Brown, do you want to make me a happy man real quick? Let's see. Jaylen Brown, where are you? You're up here, obviously, because you play for this team. 200 and 180. It moved, okay. Now it's plus 110 and plus 110. So I don't love it as much. Especially since it just moved, I feel like I might just keep it here for a second and let's see if it's going to move again at all on the Bet365 side. While I'm here, let me just make sure that it didn't actually go through real quick. Okay, so it did not, okay. What I am going to check out, though, is OG Anunoby under, and we're going to go over here. Dude, I hate that it freaking does that sometimes. It's so annoying. OG 200 down, and what would this be? We would do 150. Which would give us, let's see if we can get 200 down on here. Boom. Boom. I love it. So we just hit, I didn't add this Miles McBride one either. I need to add that. So, Josh Hart player points. Might hit that real quick before we retire for the night. Feels like it's just begging for me to miss on this. Yep, it's close. See? Okay. We're going to call it a night right there. And we're going to add this total up real quick. Does someone ask anything in the chat? No. Okay, no one asked anything else. So our final number, let me just add it all up real quick. So OG Anunoby's, we're either going to win 26 or 32, which that would make 29. So that would make this 373. And then the Miles McBride one, let's check that out. Miles McBride, we would either win 25 or we would win 23, so $24, which would make us $400, or no, 25, okay, so 24 would make us $397. So literally, if we started this stream at like 7:35, an hour and a half We made $397. And I'm pulling the plug now just because I don't want to mess with fourth quarter stuff. I feel like that's where you can kind of lose your bag sometimes. Even though I am looking at these right now and I'm like, yeah, no, we're not going to mess with it. Don't mess with a good thing sometimes. So, yeah, I'm just looking at these, seeing if there's anything that's like, oh, okay, we could hit that. No. We could hit a lot of these. Like I just said, sometimes you just don't mess with a good thing. I'm going to come back when I'm not on live and walk through. I'm going to do some arbs for the next game. Hopefully do over a $500 day. I've done... did I do $500 yesterday? I'm going to look real quick. Oh, hold up. Actually, I lied. We might not be done. Karl Anthony Towns points. Hello? Anyone? 200, 145. Well, let us get this down. So we actually just hit this. Hold up. We need to place this before I get confused by myself. So 140, 135. Come on. Lock in. Boom. We just, that's actually nuts. We just hit a $40 one right there. Hell yeah. And it's a middle. So if Karl Anthony Townsend's with 15, we are rolling in it. So we literally just hit, let's see. So that'll be a $41 arb. 41 or 40. So literally a $40 arb. So we literally, for, what, 437? Oops. 437. Boom. That's sick. That's probably a little dumb, I won't lie, because it went away from here. But I said, I didn't do anything on the FanDuel side at all. Like, I didn't place the FanDuel side until I knew for sure the other side, the other one was locked in. Oh yeah, I was adding two different bets. That's why the number was 397. I added the 29, and then in my head I was doing another one, so that's why the number was a little different. But hell yeah, $437 in not even an hour and a half essentially. You can't beat that. If Peyton Pritchard ends with 4 rebounds or Karl Anthony Towns ends with 15 points, also we are getting a lot of dollars. What's Pritchard got? God, Pritchard got his 5th rebound. This bum. Dude, I've been 4 nights in a row. I have been, like, literally 1 away from a middle and, like in the most excruciating fashion. Like, the other night, a guy I needed, if he would have missed a free throw, I would have hit, like, missed a free throw, I would have missed it, or I would have got a middle. Shea Gilgeous, the other night, he made 4 free throws and then sat out the whole fourth quarter. If he would have just missed one of those 4, I would hit a middle that would have been like a $500 win. Karl Anthony Towns, why not get 5 more points and then sub out the rest of the game for the culture? Oh, did Pritchard literally just grab that rebound too? Oh my God, he did. And they're up 22. This guy shouldn't even be, I mean, I guess they've won a million games down 20, so like that makes sense. But the fact that he just grabbed that rebound, as I was saying it, he probably was midair grabbing the board as I said, "Hey, if Peyton Pritchard gets this rebound, I'm going to be happy. And he grabs his 5th board, of course. Oh, well. Well, $437 I will never complain about. I appreciate all you guys stopping by. If you have any questions, shoot me DMs, send me tweets, and whatnot. But I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll probably be doing, I won't do a live tomorrow more than, I'm not